Hey guys, Metaton number one, blah blah blah, you know this by now. Well, this video is going to be a little different than the usual stuff. Of course, there have been some changes, but I don't think I've really gotten anything new since the last video. I've just kind of done a small amount of rearranging, and other than I have some stuff I need to discuss with all of you. Um, I guess the easiest way to do this, I'll show the changes because I don't remember everything that's different exactly, but I'll go over the ones that I definitely know have changed significantly. First of all, I rearranged the Alliant continuity shelf, specifically on the Decepticon side, so that the RID 2015 stuff are more visible. I'm very mean to the RID 2015 stuff. I give it a lot of I say a lot of bad things about it, but it had some good ideas. As much as I say like RID 2015 had so much like wasted potential and so many and like just like dropped the ball on every single possible thing, they still had good concepts and ideas, and some toys weren't too bad. I used to have like most of at the very beginning, because like RED 2015 is the show that was out when I first started collecting. So that and Titan's Return were like most of my collection for like most of my early years of collecting. Although now I've sold most of both of those collections. The only remaining RID 2015 toys that I still have are the Warrior class Starscream, Skywarp, and Soundwave here. And yeah, I used to have like so many of them. The one steps in particular. I had a ton of the one steps, and I had a large amount of the warrior class stuff. Although I seem to have terrible ways of judging them because I seem to have like all of the worst ones and like a few of the other ones. Whatever. You don't need me to explain all that because if you go far back enough, I've been doing these videos long enough to where I've been doing videos long before I started selling things, so if you go back to like my first videos, as terrible as they are, you should be able to see all the things I'm talking about. So I don't really need to explain them. You just need to go back and see for yourself. But yeah, um, I rearranged this stuff so that it looks a little nicer, just in general. Because for a while, I have this habit of like making them all like face each other, like in the style of like the Cybertron shelf because I'm so used to like the table display mentality. But when they're on a shelf, you can only see them from like one angle. And that's also why I changed this shelf. I didn't do much with the Decepticons other than like change some of their placements and stuff. I like moved Shadow Striker a little bit further out so she was a little bit more visible. Actually, I'll probably bring it out a little bit more like that. And I transformed Wheeljack and Prowl since they just weren't that good and were almost the exact same height as these guys, and their alt modes are probably nicer looking than their robot modes, especially in Wheeljack's case. Prowl's is fine, but Wheeljack's was just, So I just transformed them and let the actual decent deluxes be shown, and Tarn can hang out in the back. Very unbalanced on this series. If I've noticed for a long time, I seem to collect Autobot Decepticons a lot more than I do Autobots. So like my Autobots are oftentimes very vastly outnumbered. But yeah, I think that's all of the stuff I've rearranged. I might have done a little bit on the Earthspark shelf. I'm not sure. Oh, and I just eventually just decided against putting the wings back on Nightshade. I just the wings really only look very good when in the owl mode. I don't think the robot mode with those wings in particular, because like if you watch the show, their wings are like the structure of them changes somewhat or something on his robot mode model. So it's just like watch having the robot mode with the owl wings just looks a little off to me. I think he looks they look nicer without them. And but yeah, why do I gotta stop saying but yeah. I have like those few things that I keep repeating. I gotta stop doing that. And I would be better at that if I would have just script videos, but am I ever going to do that? Who knows? Probably not. Yes. Yes, all that cool robot stuff and things. But now moving on to another topic of things that I wish to speak about. So I will just like stand here and show the robots while I speak. So I want to start doing different kinds of videos other than just walking around and saying names in front of my collection display. And I decided, what the heck, why not do some kind of like reviews for the figures that I have, since I clearly have plenty of them. It won't be like me like staying super up to date with all of the releases and trying to review them the second they come out or anything. I certainly don't have the ability to stay that up to date or do things that quickly. But I can like go back and do some older ones. I could just let you know my thoughts on a particular figure, stuff like that. It won't be anything too crazy, but it'll be something nice, I guess. And since I now have a decent place to do that, I can totally do that. So if you guys want to see me like do like the average like video review style thing with figures from any figures from my collection, just let me know. Go in the comments if you have a figure you've seen in any of my videos that you might want to see me talk about. I would absolutely be interested in doing some of that. So, any figures you see here and now in this video, I would be absolutely willing to do some kind of review video for. Although it may be a little bit of a challenge with the larger ones, simply because I have like a way of like a setup that I could use, but it is limited in size, so I would appreciate it if you didn't choose a Titan, but if you really wanted me to do a Titan, I could try. If you really wanted to see me do it, I could, but that would be a challenge. But yeah, there I go saying, but yeah again. I gotta stop it. Good stuff. Things cool. Robots, very nice. Let me know what you all think about that stuff and things. The usual. I'm just repeating the same words now, talking about things as I walk around and start showing different shelves and crap. I'm running out of things to say. And okay, yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. And other than reviews, if you guys have any other suggestions on things I should do with either this stuff or like another format that you think you'd be interested in seeing, I would be more than willing to give your ideas a chance at possibly diversifying my content a bit. Because right now my channel, I really want to do other things. I want to do other stuff and things on this channel. I really want to. I'd be super interested in doing reviews. That's a big one, and I really want to do like voice acting type videos, where I like do voice acting stuff. Kind of, if you if well, I doubt any of you are probably in like the Undertale fandom or anything, but something along the lines of like what Revtrocity does, if you know who that is. I would totally be interested in doing that for like stuff and parts of my fandom stuff and things. It doesn't even really have to be Transformers related. I would be super interested in doing gaming stuff if I had the equipment for doing so. And that's kind of the same thing with the voice acting thing. I need to get a hold of some better equipment so I can actually do those things. But okay, sorry for the jump cut there, dog interruptions. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't remember exactly where I left off, but want to do voice acting, want to do reviews, well, actually, want to do voice acting, want to do gaming stuff, but I don't really have the equipment to do so. So I got to work on that. I want to get on that as soon as physically possible so I can start doing more things. Because there's so much I want to do and I want to show you. I have so many things in my brain that I am more than willing to start working on and making and showing. I just need the ability to do so, I guess. So yeah, comment, talk about whatever. Please use the comments down below. I'm pointing down, but I'm not. Go down there. Go into them. Comment. Tell me things. I need to know now. Please tell me. Um, yeah, just let me know what you want me to do, and I will do my best to see if it can be done. Um, and of course, make sure check the description below this video as well, where I have my Mercari link, where you can buy things from me, stuff and things, and give me money for plastic robots and various other things, depending on what I decide to put up there. And if you would like to get into Transformers or find something new or anything along those lines, be sure to also check out my Transformers guide document, also linked in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you. You've been a great audience. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more hyperlink blocks.